You know, I'm no expert, but I don't think Devastator's fitting in there. What's up, Transformers fans? It is A-A-Tron back with another video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series 86 Astrotrain. Ugh. This one's going to be a doozy. So, yeah, before we get into it, I need y'all to please like and subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. And all the love and support. Continued love and support, I should say. But, yeah, buckle your seatbelts for this one. But as you can see, we are looking at Astrotrain in his train mode. Overall, I think it looks really good. Nice Decepticon logo right here. And then other than that, a lot of panel work. I mean, it's pretty much just yellow with these windows in the back here. His boosters in the back. Those will come into play more in his space shuttle mode, obviously. But like I said, pretty plain train mode. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's how it was in the show and in the movie. I mean, not a lot of color, English words to it, but yeah, a lot of nice panel work in there. If my camera will show it, like a wiry cable thing there, and like a, I don't know, a train part thing here. I don't know things about trains. I don't think about vehicles. You saw in my Power Glide video, whatever. I didn't know what kind of plane that was. My dad said it was some sort of, I don't remember what he said. I'm not a vehicle person. So if you're mad at me for not knowing what kind of train this is or whatever, I'm sorry. I grew up on Thomas the Tank Engines, and they all had names, not makes and models. So yeah, the front here looks like a train. Obviously, whatever that thingy is there. A very plain train, plain Jane train. And obviously, this guy's an accessory here. The smoke coming out of the whatever you want to call it there, if my camera will focus. This is cool and all, but I feel like it's not needed, but I appreciate the creativity and the play value that it brings, and that they're trying. I'd like to see more of this, but I don't know what I'm saying. I like it, but I feel like it's not needed. You know what I mean? But yeah, I rock with it for sure. It looks really cool. And obviously, it's detachable here. Says detachable here. Take a look at this guy by itself. I mean, yeah. But yeah, pretty cool. And then also with the, oh boy, yeah, you guys have a field day with me on this one because I do not know train parts. The wheels, the thing here, the wheels make the thingy move. See, as the wheels move, the gray thingy moves. So I think that's cool. That's really cool. So you can kind of get them chugging. It works better if you have them going backwards, but if you really push down, if it'll focus, because this camera sucks, or this phone sucks, you can kind of get them chugging along here. Chugga, 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 chugga. But I think that's really neat how they were able to, you know, engineer that in there. So, yeah, that's something I'm pretty happy about for sure. But I will say the transformation overall for this guy from robot to train mode is kind of a pain. I spent probably like 20 minutes doing it. 20 minutes, 25 minutes-ish. Yeah, so I wish that could have gone a little bit better. It's like, I'm also kind of just a perfectionist too. I want things just to be how they're supposed to be. But in reality, I know I suffer from a poor hereditary transforming disease. So, yeah, this is the best you're going to get for this video. Sorry. But I did get the wheels to do their whole chuggy thingy, so I'm very proud of myself for that. Yeah, this guy's a triple changer, so without further ado, Astrotrain, transform. And here is Astrotrain in shuttle mode. And the transformation from train to shuttle was actually pretty easy. So, yeah, that's a plus. A lot easier from going to robot to train. But, yeah, there's just a few things you had to do here. But overall, I mean, he's looking pretty good. Got the cockpit here. Nice blue paint for the windows. Decepticon logo in the front, looking very nice. More bits and panel work throughout and all that junk. Tail fin here. on the wings. Straighten them out a little bit. We have more Decepticon logos on each wing. Some nice gray there from the fins or whatever you want to call them. They flip out in this mode. Some nice yellows on the side as well. Yellow and red here. And also he's got landing gear, which I almost forgot about during the transformation. But yeah, he's got some landing gear, so you know he can roll and stuff or whatever. Prepare for takeoff. But yeah, it looks really good. The train bits are hidden underneath the wings, so I think they did a good job of hiding that he's also a train. And then in the back here, he's got his boosters, and he comes with some effects. So he's got these guys here, some blast effects for the boosters. I can also be using robot mode for the guns, but we'll put them in here for now. And yeah, they look really good. And yeah, you can see, yeah, he's taking off, flying all over the place. I really like the color on those as well. But yeah, I think they did a really nice job with this shuttle mode here. And you got the nice purples throughout. Now I'm trying to find here, because this is my first time seeing him in his shuttle mode. I don't know if there's any good spots to put his weapons. I mean, there's a tab over here in the back, but I mean, that's not gonna look good. On the bottom, I mean, that's not gonna look good. Maybe on the bottom of the wing? No tabs on the bottom of the wings. So unfortunately, there's no real, at least in my opinion, no real like good spot to put the weapons. Or maybe if I wish he had like a tab like here, maybe on the side or up here, but he does not. So I guess if you're gonna store the weapons, store them on the bottom here or over here. Yeah, that's kind of a bummer, but that's a minor gripe. But I mean, yeah, not much else to say about this shuttle mode, but I think they did a pretty good job with it overall. Especially, you know, like I said, triple changers are tough, man. Trying to figure out ways how they can get into two different alt modes and have the robot mode look decent, which yeah, I know, we'll get to that. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. But yeah, that's all I got for the shuttle mode here for Mr. Astrotrain. So one more time, Astrotrain, transform. So here's Astrotrain in robot mode, and is what I'm gonna say for this guy. He's looking a bit on the skinnier side, obviously, as I'm sure y'all have seen from the images and all that stuff. But I will say, in hand, he's not as bad as I thought originally. I think the pictures make him look a little skinnier in the arms, but I don't know. But let's just go over this guy. So the head, Astrotrain head, obviously looking good. He's got his red eyes in there somewhere, you can see there. Nice purple helmet deal going on there with the yellow like stripe down the middle. Not a lot of paint going on in here. I remember in the cartoon, I think there was like some reds and stuff. So there's nothing really splitting up this gray pretty much all the way down here. He's pretty much just gray all the way down, and then until the back it's just all the way purple, which kind of sucks. But they say to transform like this with the gray here, but these guys actually flip down or up or something. This flips up, so it is the tail fin in his shuttle mode comes up like this, and then you can split it down the middle, if I can get it right. You can split it like this to give him more of like a different style chest to, I guess, add a bit more to him. It adds more details and stuff like that, but then there's a big gap right here, which I'm not a big fan of, so I wouldn't personally display him like that. But there's also another thing you can do, I think. These guys flip up. That's right, these panels. This is probably how I'm going to display him. You flip these guys up on the chest, and that splits up the gray very nicely. But yeah, I checked a few other YouTubers videos and stuff, and they had these flipped down on the transformation and also on the instructions. I believe that's how it says to transform them, is to have these down, so kind of, yeah, side by side like that. I prefer the purple just so it splits up the gray and is, I guess, a little bit more cartoon accurate, and it doesn't really take away anything here, and no like real hollowness or anything like that. So for the rest of this video, he's gonna be like this. But yeah, a lot of panel work going down here, obviously. And then his legs look a little weird, a bit like, I don't know, circular, I guess. Kind of weird, but you know, what can you do with this guy? I mean, we gotta cut them a little bit of slack with this guy. He's a triple changer and all that, but I just wish that they gave him beefier arms. I feel like that's really what's kind of killing this guy. But the backpack, I really haven't had problems with it. Once again, triple changer, got to cut them a little bit of slack. But the backpack is not too bad. From what I've been playing around with him and stuff, he can still stand up just fine. It looks like it's really heavy and he's going to like, fall down and stuff like that. But it has not been the case for me so far. The legs, I mean, they look kind of weird in the back. So, yeah, I don't know. It's a little bit of hollowness here. And then the feet are just, I don't know if these guys can fold in, but they can fold down, but they can't fold in. So if you want to give them some like Heelys or whatever those shoes are, you can do that if you so choose. I don't know why you would, but you know, to each their own. But I mean, yeah, that's pretty much it for this guy. Wings in the back, obviously, Decepticon logos like in shuttle mode. But yeah, I just feel like there should be a little bit of red or something in there, breaking it up or something. But I mean, this is what we get for Studio Series for this guy, I guess. And he's my first Astrotrain. I wasn't able to get the, what was it, Siege or whatever, or the Dramatic Capture set or whatever. I wasn't able to get my hands on that, so I figured I'd get this guy for the review and to have an Astrotrain. Did I say Astrotrain before? I forgot if I said Astrotrain. I really hope I said Astrotrain. If not, whatever. But yeah, on to articulation with this guy. Head, 360. I said 360. Very stiff. All the way around. There we go. He looks up a good bit. Looks down a tad. But yeah, he looks up a good amount. So that's nice. I'm not going to use this arm. This arm is very loose on my copy. I don't know why. So that adds even more of a bummer to this guy. He goes out under, honestly, under 90. That's kind of a letdown because of this piece right up here that crashes into his shoulder, as you can see right there. So under 90, that kind of blows. Nice bend here. That goes above 90. That's nice. Bicep swivel all the way around. And he does have his hands. He's got finger articulation here, not individual like Optimus or Megatron, but this is nice as well. And also wrist, that goes 360 all the way around. So, you know, decent, I guess. I wish he could make a full T, but whatever. Waist, he's got waist, even though it's kind of, oh, I guess you could do it down here, it's fine. Can't quite go all the way around, but that's fine, you really don't need to. I believe these flip up. Yep, skirt flaps that kick up. Goes, yeah, it's about 90 there, I'd say. Hard to tell how the legs look. Knee bend. Very nice knee bend. Nice ratchets in there too. And yeah, thigh swivel, 360 all the way around. I don't know if I got that on camera or whatever, but it goes all the way around. You can't kick back at all. I mean, you can maybe step back. That's about all he's got is one step back in them. And the feet, yeah, you don't really, I don't think there's a rocker. They move back, but yeah, I don't think, oh, okay, there's a little bit of a rocker, but I don't think that's intended. It could be, but it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing on this guy. So, accessories, comes with his purple gun here. Not much going on with it really, it's just purple. It'll focus. whatever. It's just a purple gun. Sure, it looks cool, whatever. He also comes with a little gray gun. A little smaller, like, pistol type deal. It'll focus. There we go. Not much going on with this guy either. So what are my final thoughts on this guy? Well, not as bad as what the images showed, but still, he needs to be a bit beefier. The skinny arms are, I don't know what they were thinking with that, to be honest. The alt modes really do carry this figure, I think. The alt modes look really, really solid on this guy. I mean, like, if he didn't come with any of these effects or accessories or anything like that, like this and the blast effects and this thing for the train, I mean, I probably wouldn't buy this figure. But, you know, there's blast effects in this, and you do for cool stuff, whatever you want to do and all that. Like I said, I wasn't too big on the train smoke, but I mean, it's cool, and I appreciate the creativity and them doing new stuff that adds play value. But I don't know. I might try and hunt down the Siege or whatever, the dramatic capture one, whatever you want to call it. I forget which one it was, but boy, how am I gonna grade this guy? I don't know. He's not bad. He's just really underwhelming, I think. So with that in mind, but also the kind of pain in the ass transformation, but it's worth transforming him because it looks really good in both the train and the shuttle mode. I'm going to give him... it's definitely going to be the lowest grade in the channel, but I'm going to give him a 6.8. Not a 6.7, because we're moving on from that in the big 2.6. It's time to move on from 6.7. So we're going to give him a 6.8. 6.8 is what we're going to give him. That's the lowest grade I've ever given out. But I don't know, it's just a really underwhelming figure. You know, when you see like the leak or whatever, or you hear for the first time, oh, we're getting Studio Series Astrotrain, or you're like, oh, sick, yeah, awesome. And then this comes out. I would have much rather they just repainted the Siege mode, or like I said, the Siege mold, not mode, the Siege mold, and then added like ports for this accessory or whatever if they really wanted to go ahead and go through with that. But yeah, let me know what y'all think. Let me know if you ended up getting both. I think, like I said, cross my fingers, it's the Siege. I keep saying Siege, but yeah, if you got both of them, let me know what you think, and yeah, give us a comment down below. And yeah, that's all I got. Have a nice day. Thanks for docking.